Hello! This is just a super quick video to tell you an introduction about what this channel is and what it's for. If you've come here from my previous channel, Inky Beard, that is where I kind of have my personal stuff, and I kind of wanted to separate out into this new channel because I felt that the two didn't really mesh. This is a very different sort of content. Over here I'm really trying to just enact the old Latin phrase, the best way to learn is to teach. So I'm creating this content to really emphasize the learning that I am making over these specific topics. Most of the things that I'll be covering are economics, politics, and probably a bit of technology thrown in there as well. I got interested in this journey through some of the recent upheaval that we've had, at least here in Australia. As you may be able to tell from my accent, I am Australian, and a lot of the media and content that I was consuming to learn this stuff is very much from a Western American centric view, but it was very specific to the American way of thinking. I would hope to be able to, at some point, maybe collaborate with people outside of my specific sphere. I've been listening recently to the Deprogram podcast, which is amazing because it has such a it still has that American imperial core view, but has such a varied, from around the world view as well, which I think is really, really cool. It's very interesting to hear from those different types of voices. And so I'm hoping to just add a little bit of an Aussie specific flair to this informational content. I want to basically get involved, really. I've been inspired, and again, coming back to that adage of the best way to learn is to teach. I think if you can't boil something down, and I believe someone super famous and intellectual said this, I'll put them up there. I have a feeling it might have been Einstein, but if you can't boil a idea or concept down to its most simplistic form, then do you really understand that idea or concept? And that is what I am trying to do here, is hopefully make things which are short form and informative, and will help hopefully explain the world to at least me. And who knows, maybe we'll get into some theory stuff and some cool ideas. I love futurology, and I feel like we've kind of lost that optimism about the future that we used to have back in the 60s, and at the coming out of the World War II era and into this kind of the world that the boomers inhabited. There was such optimism about the future. By the year 2000 we were going to be jetting off to the moon and living on space stations and flying cars and all that sort of stuff, and it hasn't really taken off. So maybe we'll be able to explore some ways that we could probably not get to that utopia, but at least move forward to those sorts of places and making humanity better. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you find this content educational and enjoying. Catch you later.